Previously, in the anime, Shin came across a hardliner vampire girl. She thinks that she's the real legendary vampire, and she took a liking to Shin's smell that she broke into his house just to smell him. She never left for the night, and then luckily, she was in the same school as Shin, but when she gets to talk with Shin, Shin started to ignore her, so she called Shin at a cult club by using her bat familiar. She thought Shin was ignoring her because he doesn't like being seen together, so Shin apologized to her and told Lily that she could visit him at his house from time to time, but no sniffing him at school. Then as the story continues, Towa was happily doing work at home and the breeze of summer took her attention. It was the first season change on Earth since she arrived here, and at school, the final exams were finally over, but they were still in the club room for some reason. Feeling was mutual for everyone because none of them thought they would spend this much time in the occult club, because a while ago before exams, Noelle wanted to study together, at Shin's place or hers, either way was fine, so Tsumugi also wanted to join in. But Shin had to ask Towa first, so Lily said they could use this club room and then they ended up here studying together. Thanks to her, they got a place to study, and in that time, Lily's bat familiar grew closer to Tsumugi. But Lily comes out of her coffins like a classic vampire and reminds them that Tsumugi helped them a lot as she taught them all about exams, and because of her 3 of them manages to pass the test. So they were thankful for that, but staying here would only bother occult club members for their activities, so they have to leave now. Then their Noelle suggested them to celebrate their end of exam season at a cafe, so Shin asked Sayuri to join, and she told him her real name is Lilishka, because the name is made up of some mix and match of noble things, but Lilishka was a famous name used in Van Helsing, and the Lilishka in it was one of the brides of Dracula. Lily was impressed that she knew so much, but anyways, this club needs 3 members to function, so they must have that. Shin asked, so Lily said their president is the Mr. Bones, means she found it in storage to use it. Then suddenly when Shin opened the door to go out, a pretty girl ran into him. Shin apologized to her, but she got super sad. Her name is Hisui and she's another member of the club. She's tiny, and now she's scared of Shin. Shin tried to smooth things out but it backfired, so Lily said that she's always like that. Lily made up that Hisui hates humans and all that classic movie things from imagination, but that was never the case, so they were about to take their leave, but Shin reminds Sayuri about their plan. So Sayuri decided to join them because she also wants to discuss something with Noelle and Tsumugi. This club was built by seniors but recently they graduated, so Hisui and Lily joined in to save the club, and now they want a 3rd member to save the club or it's bound to die out. That's why she saw all of these 3 are worthy to join then, but Shin gives a hard pass, so Lily said he would have a bat senior and cold drinks too, but a no was a no. These 2 would have joined if Shin did. Then Shin asked Hisui about what she likes in a cult club but she ended up in tears again. So Lily said she likes books but she's an introvert. After that, they were on their way to a local cafe to enjoy, but they saw a festival wasn't going on. That was the perfect place to enjoy more than a restaurant, so they went over there instead. Noelle was excited to explore the festival to do friend things, and their Lily did the shopping of a month already, but Lily could smell scent from Shintaro, which made her excited, but he was bothered for some reason, and after Lily pointed it out, he told her that Hisui is scared of him, so Lily said he must have seen her panties, which could be a reason, but Noelle said it was just an accident. Just like he saw her at that time as well, she was been no help and Hisui was still scared to even speak. So Tsumugi saw the situation and thought of grabbing something and Noelle took the chance and ran off with Shin. They all enjoyed separately in their own way and at the end they got together. After a while, Noelle saw some cheese potatoes and goes over to get some and with others, so Shin explores alone for a while and thought of taking a cold cucumber. Their Hisui also thought of taking one, but she was terrified of Shin. So Shin took one for her as well and decided to distance himself because she was so scared, but Hisui tried to say something and other girls came in. Because of that she failed to talk with Shin and after that, time passed, and it was time for them to return home. Shin felt he wanted to enjoy the summer festival just like this, and thinks of bringing Towa along once because she'll fall in love with it. There Lily stands at the bridge wall uttering some nonsense from vampire legends. She was about to take the next step, and Shin tried to pull her back. But unluckily he fell over because he forgot she's a vampire and she could fly, so Hisui jumped after him as Shin was drowning in the river, so she saved the guy and brought him back up. Shin was grateful for the help, and Hisui finally said it that she's an introvert and she's scared of talking to boys, but Shin was relieved and apologized because she tried to tell this but Shin didn't understand. Then suddenly a glow of light came in from Hisui and her secret was revealed, that she's a kappa. Shin has become a magnet of supernatural girls. Lily knew she must have eaten a cucumber because she turns into kappa if she eats a cucumber and comes into contact with water within an hour. Her family is a legendary kappa family that secretly runs Japan. And their Noelle tells her that she is also a supernatural girl, so her secret is fine with them. Lily confirmed it, and their Shin called out Towa as well. In excitement, Towa couldn't control her wings at all. And that is how our episode 9 comes to an end, but if you haven't seen the previous episodes of the series, then playlist link is in the description. Please watch all the episode to understand the story, so until then, take care.